Question. You've just received the ball here, and the magical wizard has just told you that you have to beat these two players, or else a lightning bolt is going to strike down and kill you on the spot. What do you do? Well, if you're Lionel Messi, you'd probably execute a series of extraordinary dribbling moves that would send each player spinning left and right, and then use a sudden burst of acceleration to move right past them. Or, if you're Frankie de Jong, you would use your signature de Jong turn to send one of the defenders flying, and then use your vertical speed to escape the other one. But what if you don't have dribbling moves? What if you don't have supreme acceleration? In fact, what if you're so slow that you couldn't outrun any of the opposition players, even if you wanted to? Well, that's the problem that Sergio Busquets is faced with in this moment. But to him, it's just another Monday. Because he solved the answer to this problem time and time again, and he's going to show us again why he's the most press-resistant player in football. Step 1. Receive the ball with your right foot and open your body up to the left, thus sending the defender to that side. Step 2. With a quick Cruyff turn, eliminate the defender while changing direction. Step 3. Rather than beat the defender, send a quick one-touch pass to your teammate while simultaneously signaling for the ball back. Step 4. Complete the 1-2 pass, thus eliminating both defenders. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the Busquets way. In 3 touches and 2.62 seconds, Busquets has defeated the press and opened up more than 20 meters of space. Some players beat you with their dribbling. Some players beat you with their speed. Some players beat you with their trickery. But Busquets beats you with his brain. But how? How does a man who looks more like an average fan compete at the highest level for such a long time? Well, it really comes down to 3 things: press resistance, positioning, and decision making. These 3 things that really are a product of football intelligence is why Busquets can do so much without being the most physically talented player. So let's start with that last part, decision making. At this moment, you've just received the ball. Toni Kroos and Gareth Bale are converging in on you. What pass do you make? If you're 99.9999% of the world, you make this pass right here. I mean, could it be any more obvious? For Christ's sake, even Busquets is signaling that he's about to play it to him. But no, if you're Busquets, you're going to drag your pass centrally to Messi or Rakitic, thus beginning a dangerous Barcelona attack. You see, the pass is simple. Rather, the fact that Busquets consciously made a decision not to make the boring pass demonstrates that he's thinking just a step ahead. In the very same play, Busquets is going to receive the ball again. So, let's repeat the game. At this moment, you've just received the ball. The Real Madrid players are regaining their footing. What pass do you make? Again, the obvious pass is right here. But if you've learned anything, Busquets is focused on making the right decision, which is not necessarily the easiest pass. And with a quick turn of direction, he's going to set up Iniesta for a shot. Now, these plays don't take much technical skill or footwork. In fact, they're not that impressive to begin with. However, when you watch a lot of midfielders, you'll notice that they simply move the ball side to side, hoping to simply maintain possession. On the other hand, Busquets goes out of his way to be proactive with his passing. But you can't just do these sorts of things mindlessly. Take a risk that doesn't work, and you may lose possession in the middle of the field, setting up a dangerous counterattack. Take this play right here. Busquets is going to receive the ball in the middle of the field, and he's going to feel the pressure coming from the right. Now, most players under this circumstance would play the ball here or send it to the center back. Instead, Busquets turns his back towards the pressure, takes a beat, and sends it to Iniesta across his body. If he plays it to Iniesta right here, Modric is on top of him and Iniesta's under a lot of pressure. But by buying a little bit of time with this little movement, he's in essence forced Toni Kroos slightly out of position while playing Iniesta the ball with room to run. And suddenly, Barcelona are in the final third. You see, things like this don't appear on the stat sheet. The ability to say, you know what, I really don't care if I'm being chased down, I'm gonna purposely wait until the last minute to send this ball, is what gives Busquets the edge. Everyone else is trying to make the right pass. Meanwhile, Busquets is playing chess. And while he can slow the game down, he can also keep the tempo going when necessary too. Here, he's going to make a defensive play and send the ball one touch to maintain pace. Here, he's going to break the lines with a one-touch pass to set up an attack. If there's one phrase to really describe Busquets, is this: he makes the right decision at the right time. And when it comes to positioning, Busquets is a genius to the point where I can't even describe it because I don't quite understand the game to that extent. The only thing that I can really say is that he's always located inside the triangle, ever moving so that he exists within that pocket of space where he can dictate play. Sergio Busquets is one of many players who have the intangibles. When you look at NFL quarterbacks, there's no way of measuring aspects such as clutch, determination, and discipline. Only when a lanky kid from San Mateo, California is accidentally thrust into the starting role do we realize that he's been ice cold from day one. When you look at basketball players, you can gather a group of 6'6" guards, but there's no way of measuring who loves the game to the point that he'll fix a dislocated finger mid-game and hop right back in like nothing happened. It's only when he goes out and does that do you realize he has those intangibles. Similarly, there's no way to measure a player's spatial awareness, scan retention, or soccer IQ without surrounding him with 5 angry soccer players and watch him eliminate them all without moving past 10 kilometers an hour. You watch the game, you don't see Busquets. You watch Busquets, you see the whole game. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the most beautiful quote I've heard all day. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.